Welcome back to Bible College Storytime. I'm Jillian. I think this is my second time recording part 4. We're in a heat wave, so the sticky part of my phone is melting off and it keeps falling. Let's see, we talked about public shaming. We talked about the shingles incident. Pretending that spontaneous worship moments were spontaneous instead of pre-rehearsed. I was lucky enough that my practicum for, I believe my second year, was choir instead of like cleaning up people's shit. I really like to sing and I was there to learn about singing and songwriting, so that was fun for me. But it's really pushed in like these worshipy circles where like that's a really big part of the church experience, that the Holy Spirit will bring spontaneous worship. And there were plenty of instances. There's one specific one in my mind that ended up making it on like a live album, or it was like it's a live song that you can like get on Spotify or buy, where we had pre-rehearsed the worship leader having this supposed spontaneous worship moment that then the choir joined in on and then the congregation joined in on, and it was like this whole thing where like, wow, the Holy Spirit is here and moving and like giving us specific words to sing, when in reality we planned that. We planned how he was going to sing it, how long he was going to sing it, when we were going to join in. We pre-did our harmonies. I was never on staff, but I was able to go to one of the staff retreats, which was at a vineyard in New South Wales, which was actually pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. But during these staff retreats, there's a lot of like sermons and things, and like the keynote, you could say, sermon at the end of the staff retreat is given by the global senior pastor. I remember being like, what the fuck is happening? Because it was so unhinged. I remember it going way over time. There's like a confidence monitor on the back of the wall where like they can see their notes, or if you're leading worship, you can see the lyrics, and it also says how long whoever is speaking has left to speak. And I remember it being like an hour over the time that he was already supposed to have been finished. And it was just like the fake media, and they're against our church and they're trying to bring us down, and all of these like false accusations. When I'm pretty sure he had just been accused of knowing and hiding the fact that his father was a pedophile. So like, yeah, sure, fake news. This pastor was also forcibly removed from his position not too long after that. So a big thing in Bible colleges and a big thing in like churches with young people everywhere is like they're really just pushing you to get married and make Christian babies. So when my now husband and I first met and first started dating, I was like, I'm not telling anyone about this because people are so nosy. Of course, we told my friends, we told his friends, we did group hangouts. Like we weren't an isolated relationship. But in terms of school and church, I was like, this does not need to be public information. I'm not going to be posting about this. I lived in the suburbs and I was like, I'm not going to be honest with some random person about why I'm sleeping in the city every weekend. Because your relationship can't just be your own. It has to be sucked into the wider church mission. It has to be like an example for Christ or whatever, instead of like two people just organically getting to know each other and seeing if they want to spend more time together. I think this is part 4. Come back for part 5.